My name is Rafat. I'm the Imam here at Auckland University of Technology, and I did work as an Imam in different centers in New Zealand as well. I came from Egypt 1997, migrated to New Zealand, so that is about 12 years. And I am married with 3 daughters. I've studied at Al-Azhar University, which is a very old Islamic university based in Cairo, Egypt. As well, I studied at Cairo University, and I've just gained bachelor in law, and that for sure included Islamic law as well.
Every year around the world, Muslims celebrate the festival of Eid Al-Adha. Eid Al-Adha is the second of the 2 Eid festivals. Like Eid al-Fitr, which follows Ramadan, Eid al-Adha follows another important event on the Islamic calendar. This is the pilgrimage to Mecca, which is called the Hajj. We asked Rafat about the significance of the festival.
Eid Al-Adha, as introduction, is a celebration. The word Eid in Arabic language means celebration or festival. This is the translation of the word Eid into English. And Al-Adha is sacrifice. So the word Eid Al-Adha means the celebration of sacrifice. And it's attached to what Abraham done with Ishmael, his elder son, when he was tested to slaughter him. And that was a test from God. Then God has saved Ishmael with a ram. And then Abraham slaughtered that ram. And to follow Abraham, whom we believe he is our forefather, we do the same thing. We do slaughter this kind of ram or a sheep, and then we give it to those who are poor and needy. So Eid al-Adha celebration would start in the morning. We will gather together as a community. We will be behind one imam, one leader, religious leader, and we pray. And after the prayer, we start greeting one another. The kids will be receiving, hopefully, in many different centers, some gifts. And sometimes we do organize some good activities. I remember organizing these activities with my community, getting some big toys, mechanical ball, bouncing castle, and other things, free barbecue, where we can test this very special occasion together as a community. And then people go home and they start to visit one another. So this is the flavor of Eid al-Adha in New Zealand. But back home, you will add to that a lot of streamers in the streets and decoration. And in addition to that, Eid al-Adha itself is a holiday. But in New Zealand, it's a big challenge that it's not a holiday, so you have to get some kind of permission from work, or get a day off or half a day or whatever, so you can enjoy the Eid with your kids and community.
One of the most important ceremonies during Eid al-Adha is the sacrifice of an animal, which commemorates the sacrifice of Abraham.
Sacrifice an animal is very important, yes. It is a must, according to many scholars, upon those who can afford it. So every Muslim can afford slaughtering an animal, i.e. sheep, cow. They need to do so, and then they cut it into 3 parts, or 3/3. 1/3 for the person who have slaughtered. The second one is for his friends and family, and the third one is for those who are needy. And by the way, the second part, which is the part of the friends and families and neighbors, can be even distributed to non-Muslims, so they can enjoy or can be part of this Eid together with us. And that was the practice of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad after his death. At his life and after his death.
In New Zealand, Muslims still ensure that they observe the custom of sacrificing an animal during Eid al-Adha.
They do, definitely. Usually what happens is that the money is collected earlier by some organization, and then, or even butchers, and they give you a docket, and then you come in the day and collect your animal. I think they do slaughter it in a slaughterhouse, and every animal will have a number, and you have a number. You get your, your sheep or whatever. Mostly it's a sheep, actually. So yes, most of Muslims in New Zealand do slaughter their qurbani or udhiyah in Eid Al-Adha. There is even helping people overseas sometimes due to the big number of Muslims in New Zealand and the limitation of some organizers. People try to avoid the headache by donating the money to a very respected organization, i.e. Human Appeal, for example. And then the Human Appeal slaughter the animal, process it into cans or tins, and then they send it overseas for the needy around the globe.
Of course, the sacrifice isn't the only custom that is observed during the festival.
Actually, there are many, and if you look at the sacrificing the animal itself, it's where the social meet the religious, and became one thing. So, because Eid Al-Adha comes after a very great worship, just like Eid Al-Fitr. Eid Al-Fitr comes after Ramadan, and Eid Al-Adha comes after pilgrimage. So our festivals are attached to great worship in our religion of Islam. One of the customs, as I have mentioned, it's the gathering in the morning, early morning. It's wearing new clothes. The kids have their dresses ready in the night. They wake up in the morning, they have the new dresses on, and then they head to the mosque with their family. They meet the whole community. They are feeling that atmosphere, flavor of that very special occasion by receiving some free gifts and games and toys. Yourself meeting your friends and your family in the mosque or where you are gonna pray is a great way to connect as a family. It's something you can say like Christmas time in New Zealand for us. It's just time to meet up, it's time to eat together, it's time to connect as a family and as friends.
Muslims often invite their non-Muslim friends to join in with their celebrations.
Sure. Before, previously, I remember inviting some non-Muslims from different communities coming after the prayer, and then we have some barbecues. This is from something I can hold in my memory, which happened, and they just eat with us, and enjoy this occasion with us. And it's a good opportunity to learn about Muslim and their customs and their culture, which is a very peaceful one.
Even though New Zealand is a multicultural country, Muslims may still find it difficult to celebrate the festival here.
You don't have a holiday, a day off or 3 days off. Eid Al-Adha are 4 days. So it's kind of impossible to get 4 days off from your work. So usually what happens is that you get half a day or 1 day as a maximum. And maybe I guess most of the people will understand that, but it is very, very important that people get a day off, and feel that spirit, because it's very important for them. Just like Christmas, it's very difficult to get someone to work in Christmas, and if they do, they get double pay and stuff like that. So I think this is the big challenge, that we don't have a holiday in the Eid as it happens in many Muslim countries.
Rafat would like to stress that Eid Al-Adha is an opportunity for Muslims and non-Muslims to come together in a greater understanding.
I wish them all the best, and I think Eid Al-Adha is a very great opportunity where especially the friends of Muslims at school and universities and the neighbors, they can be invited to the different occasions, and I think Eid Al-Adha is one of them, where they can see Muslim in very practical manner.
CHATIME would like to wish all its viewers a very happy Eid. After the break, it's our Share segment.